So Elon Musk has been at it again this weekend. Obviously, the guy is bored out of his mind. He doesn't have enough to do as it is from trying to save the world and the population from extinction. So he got bored and he went to Twitter again. And the price of everything else in the crypto sphere went down. Hey everyone, I'm Sebastian. Thank you for joining me. And we're going to talk about Elon Musk's crypto tweets, price falling, Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, and all the rest. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it helps me out a lot. It gets it in front of other people. And if you hit the like button, that also helps me out a lot tremendously, and I would appreciate it. So let's get into the article here. So CNBC reported, and it was seen on Twitter as well, Bitcoin falls after Elon Musk suggests Tesla may have dumped holdings of the cryptocurrency. And here's the tweet in question. Let's get into it first here. So Tesla CEO Elon Musk implied in a Twitter exchange Sunday afternoon that the electric vehicle maker sold or may sell the rest of its Bitcoin holdings, sending the price of the cryptocurrency down. Bitcoin price tumbled following those comments, trading at $42,241.44 as of 12:07 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, according to data from Coinmetrics. So here's the tweet that potentially is all the rage right now. So Mr. Whale tweeted, Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. And then Elon Musk replied, indeed. And this sent the whole web into a frenzy, along with people trading cryptocurrencies, and they dumped a lot. So if we look at it on the trading view here, you can see this is the daily chart. So this is the last from April 21st to May 21st, so pretty much 30 days. In the last 30 days, if we look at the high and the low of today, we are down 34.79% or roughly 35%, which isn't bad. I mean, it's actually kind of from what we had in 2017. This is the second, I think, major correction that we've had this bull cycle. So I'm not worried about that. But if we look into the daily chart here, or even the 15-minute chart, now let's get the hour chart. So when Musk tweeted, which was right around, let me see here, right around here, Bitcoin's actually going up, and then he tweeted the indeed part of it, and it fell back down. So during that span of time, Bitcoin was at 46. It had fallen, let me see here, about 10% after his tweet. The comforting thing is, here's a tweet and all. It's glory, but Rich Rogers posted this to show kind of where we are in the grand scheme of things. So back in 2017, these are all the corrections that we had following that huge rise that we had in price. So we had a 38% correction here in June. This was in 2016, and then we had one 38% in 2017, which is probably around January time. June, another one in 2017, we had a 33, then we had a 38, a 36, and a 29. So we had 6 corrections in 2017 before the all-time high reached around 20,000. So if this is the second time that we've only had a correction, that's actually outstanding where we are in price-wise, being that we hit 60-some thousand and we've only had two. Well, this would be the second correction that we've had. So all things considered, we're doing really well. But here's what else set the Twitterverse on fire a little bit. Elon Musk also tweeted that he was working with the developers of Dogecoin, and the Dogecoin developers have confirmed that he has been working with them. So if we look at the article by Decrypt, let's look into it here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So Dogecoin developers have turned down funding from Elon Musk, choosing instead to tap his brain to make the cryptocurrency a greener, cheaper alternative to Bitcoin. Decrypt learned in an exclusive interview with one of the developers today. So far, the unlikely and unofficial partnership with the Tesla and SpaceX CEO, who also co-founded PayPal, has worked. Dogecoin developer Ross Nicole told Decrypt by phone on Friday that since Musk started talking to the developers in 2019, he has encouraged them to improve the higher transaction throughput, provided lots of advice and input, and shared his vast Rolodex of contacts. That's all great and wonderful, but if we look at what's been going on, I mean, it's been kind of stagnant, but there's some good news in the article that the developers are actually getting stuff done. But if you look at just the GitHub for the page for the repository for Dogecoin, I mean, there isn't a lot of activity, unfortunately. So let's get back to the article here. Nicole said that the team of 4 part-time Dogecoin developers are optimistic that with Musk in the picture, they could further reduce the cryptocurrency's energy consumption, which by one estimation on Thursday is already just 7% of Bitcoins. Nicole said Musk has been in touch with Dogecoin development team Nicole, Michi Lumen, Max Keller, Patrick, and Sporklin, who unfortunately passed away in April from cancer, since Musk was voted honorary Dogecoin CEO in 2019. Musk also has offered to fund Dogecoin development, but the team politely turned down the offer, said Nicole, who added that they also refused other offers from wealthy would-be investors. Kind of be interesting to know who those were. I wonder if that could be Mark Cuban or somebody else. So this is the tweet that Musk sent out May 17th, working with the Doge devs to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. So that was a good tweet. Musk had tweeted on Thursday that he was working with the Dogecoin developers to improve the system transaction efficiency. The day before, Musk turned his back on Bitcoin, which set the Twitterverse on fire, tweeting that Tesla would no longer accept it as a payment and that he was looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin's price has soared under Musk's patronage from less than a penny in January 2021 to an all-time high of 71 cents before much hyped appearance at Saturday Night Live last week, where his mother dropped Dogecoin, but up to now, his hands-on involvement with the cryptocurrency that started out as a joke has been a mystery. And we can look at the price here of Dogecoin as it has risen in value. Doge's rising price has ensured that there is plenty of money in the kitty, said Nicole, since the project's founders, Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, abandoned the project in 2015. Developers like Nicole worked on the open source project in their spare time. Alongside Dogecoin, Nicole led technical development on smart contracts for the enterprise blockchain project R3. He recently accepted a job outside the blockchain industry, but declined to say where. And there's a picture of Nicole here. As the Dogecoin market heats up, Nicole said the interest in developing the coin has gone through the roof. We're seeing an avalanche of developers jumping in and working on it now, he said. So that's actually really good. Because when we looked at the GitHub repository, we didn't see a lot of involvement, a lot of stuff going on. But obviously, since the price has increased, it is bringing on, newer developers to help out with the code. So that is a good thing to see. The Dogecoin developers are currently finalizing the cryptocurrency's 1.21 upgrade, the biggest since 2019. So 2 years ago, said Nicole, and a foundation for further upgrades. From an end-user perspective, the main highlights are we're looking at how to make sync speed better. That is one of the complaints that people have had, is the sync speed, or you can't even sync the wallets, or not the wallets, but the blockchain. He explained the upgrade will also ensure that wallet backups are valid forever and will make it easier for service providers to integrate Dogecoin. And then we get on Thursday, Coinbase announced it will finally list Dogecoin after much provocation. The 6 to 8 week timeline shared by the exchange suggests that the new upgrade could be ready by the listing. So that may coincide with the development team and Coinbase. So once the development team has it finalized and it goes live, I think that's when Coinbase will also go for it. The team's next goal is to cut transaction fees from their current average of 40 cents to 0.01. It's going to be a bit of a negotiation with the miners. Fairness, I am a miner. I manage and operate a farm for a friend of mine. And on that, we do have some Litecoin miners that are also mining Dogecoin. We're seeing that Dogecoin is actually more profitable to mine than the Litecoin one is. It's kind of interesting in that regard. But we have to convince them that it's healthy for the network, said Nicole. A recurring joke. Dogecoin is modeled on Bitcoin, but uses a different code script, which is less energy intensive and more in line with Musk's new eco-friendly stance on cryptocurrencies. Nicole said it's possible to reduce Dogecoin's energy consumption to make the coin greener. While Musk seems keen to take Dogecoin to the moon, Nicole and the rest of the Dogecoin devs are a down-to-earth bunch, an attitude inherited from the cryptocurrency's original creators, Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus. And then here's a tweet, looks like. Reminder, Elon Musk is and always will be a self-absorbed grifter. Jackson Palmer also removing this in 1 minute, as that is all I have to say, and I enjoy the quiet life. So kind of interesting to see that the guy that created Dogecoin is kind of bashing Musk a little bit. Palmer and Marcus originally invented Dogecoin in 2013 as a repost to Bitcoin. Palmer told Decrypt in 2018 that he walked away from the project without having made a cent. Marcus only made enough to buy a Honda Civic, and then Palmer no longer comments publicly on the fate of the invention. So it's all good and dandy. Obviously, having more developers come on board with the price increase is a good thing. We're going to see more possibly development in that area, where we could see increased speeds, lower energy consumption, anything else that helps Dogecoin to reach the moon. I'm all for it. So good luck to those guys. Wish them all the best. With regards to Musk, though, on his Bitcoin tweets, I don't know. I know the guy's smart. I know he's changing the world for us, so I'm rooting for him in that regard. But on this one, I don't know if he's just a little bit misinformed as far as the energy consumption by Bitcoin miners. The miners that were 3-4 years old, the old S9 miners from Antminer, those were hashing about 14,000 terahashes or gigahashes or terahashes. I can't remember now. But those were pulling in about 1,200 watts. The new ones are 110,000 terahashes. I think it's terahashes. 110,000 terahashes and at 3,200 watts running. So it's a 9x increase in efficiency and only a 2.5 increase in power consumption. So there are advances going on with the ASIC miners where they're mining faster, more, and using up less energy. So I think as Moore's Law goes into effect more and more on this, I think they're going to be using less and less electricity going forward. So I think, and then if there's any updates to maybe switching from proof of work to proof of stake, that might also obviously reduce how much energy is consumed. But if we look at the total amount of energy that's being consumed by the financial system right now, where you have the buildings, the AC running, the lights, the computers, everything else that goes into providing our financial institutions, I think Bitcoin is still far less than what those guys are using. But that is yet to be seen. It's hard to find any good data on it. So with that being said, I would appreciate it if you guys obviously smash the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I post a new video on Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends. So if you find these videos useful, please smash the like button and please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me out tremendously. You can also support me on Patreon. All the links are going to be in the description and below, including the news sources. Have a great day, and until next time,